Welcome to Tats by Wes Frequently Asked Questions. Today's question we discuss what designs make a good cover-up. This is a very tricky thing for a tattooer and for a client because cover-ups or tattooing doesn't work like wall paint. We can't take a black room, add some primer, and then all of a sudden put taupe over it and voila, the black is gone. So really, when we're talking a cover-up in tattoo world, it's more camouflaging is more a better term to use than covering up. We're deceiving the eye, and so there's some tricks that need to happen, some rules that need to be followed that we really can't get away with. So you as a client, here's something to think about before you come into a tattooer asking about a cover-up. First off, we need typically 2 minimum, but preferably about 3 times the size of the existing tattoo. We need a lot of new fresh skin and fresh ink to really work the camouflage. We need a design that we can absolutely put a good amount of black in, and we need something that's busy. So for instance, a sunburst is not busy. There's not a lot of lines and there's not a lot of reason to put black in. What is busy is we've got flowers, we've got animals, in particular birds, all those little feathers. Lots of times you'll see dragons because then the dragons have all the scales. We have a reason to put the black Japanese cloud work around. Koi fish are usually good as well. So coming up with some general ideas of busy themes you like prior to coming in for a cover-up is a really good first step. Secondly, I always like to bring this up. Because those principles exist, I usually, and most tattooers who do good cover-ups do, we've got a hard line on what we're willing to work with. So typically you come in, you want to design whatever you want. 99% of the time, I am completely cool with that. And that's because it's going on your body. Who am I to say what you put on your body? However, to execute a cover-up requires techniques done by me. So I usually draw a pretty hard line in the sand. Now I'm willing to work and give you some ideas, and that's why I'm making this video. We need something busy. We need something 3 times the size of the original. And also to note, on cover-ups, I don't do free touch-ups because it's going to take multiple layers. A good cover-up is going to take a few layers, really working contrasts and brightness and camouflage techniques, and there's always going to be a little bit of the previous design showing through. We really can't get by that. The goal is to get it to where the average person who doesn't know it was a cover-up has no clue it's a cover-up. You and I are still going to be able to see some of the design. But for that purpose of the amount of layers of ink I need to put on to achieve satisfaction on both ends, cover-ups also don't get the free touch-up. You want your cover-up, if you want to take the extra step in having a really good cover-up, think about a little bit of laser removal prior to the cover-up so you can lighten up the existing tattoo. That's going to help the final outcome a whole lot better. So I hope this helps for all of you who need cover-ups, kind of deciding what's going to happen or what you can use. Obviously, feel free to talk to me. I'm willing to bounce off a bunch of ideas, but just know if it seems like I'm really pigeonholing you down an avenue, it's simply because we have to. I have to do that to get you to an outcome that you're going to like, because a cover-up of a cover-up is a big mess. So we only want to do the cover-up once. We want to hit it right, and we want you to be super stoked.